Greetings, I am Sharon Burns, owner and operator of RX Catering in the DC metro area. Many of you asked for a virtual demonstration on some cooking examples and some healthy options. Well, I'm here to show you a couple things today. So let's just get started. I was trying to think, what could I possibly show you that is quick, easy, and something you can do at home, and it's good, healthy, and kids will love it too. Family oriented. Well, I thought of falafel for today. Why falafel? Well, I mean, you guys, everyone is trying to lose weight. We're trying to be healthy, and we're trying to do it economically and with ease. And I think I found a solution for you. So let's just get started. As you see here, we have a few different ingredients. And I know that a lot of you want to prepare things at home where you come home from a busy day and you want something quick and easy. So we have it for you. So we're gonna start with, I'm using 2 cans today of Goya chickpeas. No particular brand is necessary. I like this brand just because of the quality. And so what we're gonna do is I took 2 cans, I drained it, and I rinsed it. So if you have a food processor at home, this is what we're gonna need today. And if you don't have this, obviously we're in a commercial kitchen, so you don't have all the equipment that I have, but there are substitutes. You can use a Vitamixer. You can also use a handheld food processor. Some of you guys have bullets. That will work, but just something that will hold all the ingredients that we have here today. So let's get started. I have the 2 cans of the chickpeas. We're gonna put that in our food processor. And next we're going to add in, I took like a quarter of a red onion, and I kind of diced it already just to make it easier in the food processor as we are blending everything. So that's gonna go in. And then, hey, we gotta have fresh ingredients. Because at RX Catering, you all know, we cook with love. So I like to use a lot of fresh ingredients if at all possible. So I just took like a handful of fresh parsley, and I kind of broke it up as you see right here. We're just gonna put this all in the food processor. And then fresh cilantro. Again, another just handful or a bunch of cilantro. We're gonna put that in there. And then we need to season this. So I am a huge fan of garlic, and for several reasons. I cook with it all the time. You're gonna hear in some other recipes that I'll share with you that garlic is just good overall health-wise, great benefits for you. So I have fresh garlic cloves here at RX Catering. I use this. I use granulated garlic. I also use the minced garlic that you would find in the store in water, not oil. And what I've already done is I've taken some cloves right here and I've already like quartered them. So I'm gonna put that in here. And then I have cumin. This I love. I mean, I use it in several different things, but this is gonna make the falafel pop. And if you all have ever eaten falafel at like Mediterranean restaurants or some of these other fast food establishments, the pop of flavor that you are tasting, 9 times out of 10 is gonna be cumin. So we're gonna put, this is about a teaspoon of cumin in here. So put that in there. Hey, you gotta have a little salt. I'm sorry it's not gonna be 100% healthy, but we gotta have a little bit of salt, and it's about a teaspoon of salt. Now, you're gonna find too with me, it's a plus and a con. You know, a lot of people use recipes. I do to a certain extent, but I don't always necessarily follow them because why? I always cook with love. So I'm constantly tasting and seeing what is good and the flavor that's in it. Because I've been doing this for a while, kind of have a gauge of, you know, how much to go in, but it never hurts for you to follow a recipe. Actually, I advise it until you get to the point to where you can kind of eyeball and see what goes in and how much to get the end result of the great flavor. So the last ingredient that we're gonna put in here, I like spice. You don't have to add this, but this is just gonna give it a little kick, is cayenne pepper. So this is about, I would say, half a teaspoon of cayenne pepper. We're gonna put that in there, and look, we're rocking and rolling. I don't have anything else over here. We're going to put this in our RoboCoupe or in your food processor, and we're just going to blend it. Let me pause for a second. Now, usually with falafel, you kind of want to have some texture in your falafel balls or patties, however we're going to do it. And you don't have to make it smooth. It can have some texture, so it doesn't have to be completely blended, is what I'm saying. So I'm just going to start off. Oh man, I can smell all the flavors coming out of here. We know that it is going to be so good. And as it's blending, you kind of want to just scrape the sides, stop for a moment, and then just kind of scrape everything. This is coming together very nicely. As you can see, this is so simple, you guys. This is so simple. You can do this at home. And the great thing about falafel, this particular recipe especially, is that we can make all this, we can fry it, and then we can freeze it. So it's going to help you with your meal prep. All right, so let's continue blending it. Most at-home food processors it's gonna take a little bit more time than the one that I have here, because mine's a commercial one. But like I said, that's okay. We have plenty of time. Oh, perfect. So I think, as I told you, it doesn't have to be completely smooth, but as you see, this is it. And you can see the texture in here somewhat, but then it's smooth as well. So I'm going to stop blending because my friends told me that, Sharon, I like texture in my falafel. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm cooking for you, right? But I want to just blend it a little bit more because I see some of the garlic cloves, and then we will be good to go. So let's talk about some of these benefits that we're getting from falafel, the chickpeas. I think I started to talk about it earlier, and as we're talking about it, I'm going to put everything in this bowl because we have 2 more steps before we get to frying. And I'm going to turn on my oil, and I would suggest that you use olive oil. That's one of the most healthiest olive or oils that you can use to fry. If you don't have that at home, that's fine. Just use your regular, traditional vegetable oil, but get in the habit, you guys, of having some healthier options for you to actually cook with. All right, so we've taken everything out of our food processor, and as you can see right here, voila. So this is perfect, you guys. I smell all the flavors coming through, and I almost want to eat this right now, but we have 2 more steps. And that is, we're going to add in baking powder right here. This is about 1 teaspoon of baking powder. We're just going to kind of sprinkle it in like this and kind of fold it into our mixture. We're going to take the rest of it, and that's it. And then we have flour. Now this flour that I'm going to use is chickpea flour. I started to talk about the benefits of chickpeas. Now we all want to be healthy, right? Yes, we do. So this is going to help with your overall weight loss because it makes you feel full. It's a protein, so it's a great way for you to lower your cholesterol as well. Chickpeas have certain antioxidants in them. So not only are we gonna look good because we're gonna lose weight. Now, come on, don't eat only falafel, but it's gonna help in your overall fullness in your weight loss journey, or just weight loss or weight maintenance. Not all of us need to lose weight. I get that, but we do need to have healthy weight options. This is also, chickpeas is great for your immune system. So it's going to help with you to control that. It's also going to, what am I missing? Oh my gosh. I said protein, I said cholesterol, weight loss. Oh, we can just Google it later, because just Google chickpeas and you will see all the benefits of the chickpeas that it actually provides. So I'm sorry, the last thing that we're going to add is flour. If you don't have chickpea flour, you can get this at any grocery store, in the natural food section. You can also use regular flour if you don't have chickpea flour. I'm using chickpea flour today because it adds more of a flavor to the overall falafel. So if you're using regular flour, white flour, that's cool, but you're not going to get that pop, that intense, flavor that we're going to add to it. So we're going to fold this in, and I would recommend, if you have the time, it's not necessary, because I'm gonna go on to the last step. But if you have the time in prepping, I would recommend that you put this mixture into the refrigerator for about an hour. So what does that look like? You could do this in the morning and then wrap it up, come home and finish it if you want to. But the reason why we're going to actually put it in for an hour, if you wanted to, is just so the flavors set in. Again, I've used so many fresh ingredients today that I can actually smell all of the flavors coming through right now as I'm mixing this. I wish you guys were here to actually try it. But I know you guys are gonna make it at home, so you will have your own to taste. So as you see here, it should be kind of like a thick kind of like mixture, and thick enough to where we can roll it into a ball or a patty. Now, we're at the point to where we can fry it. You saw me earlier start my oil, so it's getting a little bit hot. And we're ready to roll. Now, I am a big fan I like falafel balls, but you can make falafel patties, and I'm gonna show you both ways. So I have a scooper here. Look, you don't have to have this at home, but I like ease of work, so it's going to be consistent. All my balls are going to look the same, and I'm just anal like that. So we have our ball right here. Look, and then like I said, we can make a little patty if we wanted to. We can make little falafel balls. Now, one thing, I don't know if you know this about RX Catering, is that we actually cater a preschool every day. So our young children have to have certain portion size. So you can find these scoopers, 1 ounce, 2 ounces. They have to have 2 ounces of a protein every day. So this is actually a great way for us to measure things out, and a great way for you to food prep too. So I'm just gonna start off with this little patty, and it shouldn't take, like I said, a long period of time for it to fry. We just want it to be a little golden. As you can see, look, within, I would say, 3 to 4 minutes, depending on how hot your oil is. So we're going to take these out as they are frying. We're going to place some more in, and be careful. We don't want any accidents. This one got a little bit more golden. That's all right, because we're cooking with love, and we are making it our own. Making it our own. We're cooking with love, and this is going to be so great. Oh my gosh, that's really golden. Looks good. Again, be careful. You can use a fryer. I like to use just a little pot, like I mentioned earlier. And we have all of our falafel in now. We're just going to gauge and have our plate right here ready to take them out, with a little bit of paper towel to soak up a little bit of that oil that's in there. Okay. Look at these, you all. Oh my gosh. These look so good. I can't wait to eat. A lot of times I don't even eat my own food because I'm around it all day, but I'm going to eat these tonight. I think so. Because I haven't eaten all day. I'm going to add this to a salad, and I'm going to put a little bit of, like I said, this chipotle aioli. And that's another thing we can actually talk about making. It's so easy to make aioli. We will make it. I already pre-made mine today, so unfortunately you're not going to see that. But next time, I promise, we'll have something else for you to add to your repertoire of cooking skills so you can look good too and impress all your friends and family. So voila. Make sure we turn off that oil. And man, that was quick. We're done. This is our falafel. We have some that are a little bit more golden, and like I said, it's okay. This is what you do. This falafel, I think up front, I'm going to put it up front because it looks the best. But we have the falafel here, and then I told you all I pre-made my salad. So we have this salad right here, Greek salad. I have all types of vegetables going on here. But what we're going to do is we're going to add our falafel right on top. And hey, doesn't this look like one of these fast food restaurants out here where you're spending an arm and a leg going and purchasing? I'm not going to mention the name because we don't need any free advertisement going on, but you all know what I'm talking about. And this looks probably just as good, or if not better. And we made it with love in our own home. And we all know what went into it. It's very economical. Look, these cans of chickpeas were, I think, $1.25. So what? That's a few dollars, and all of our other ingredients. We have a meal here for under $10. You can't go anywhere in this area. I can't think of any to get a full meal, healthy and delicious. And what? Made with love. So thanks for joining us today. Again, I'm Sharon Burns with RX Catering. Follow us on our social media. And if you have any questions or just want to reach out and have order something, or if you have questions about today's demonstration, 703-535-6955. Thanks for joining us today.